What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Yazoo. We're getting to the very end of their second album, and indeed their last album, You and Me Both. We're on the penultimate track, State Farm, which, if you hear in the States, you immediately think of the insurance company and the commercials associated with it, but this is 1983 in the UK, so you have to think about how it might come into play, but ultimately it's not a phrase that in that context I can make much of. Obviously, a state farm could refer to a agricultural operation that is funded and ultimately operated on one level or another, either directly or remotely through a subsidiary or subcontractor or private contractor. But yeah, an agriculture operation sustained by the state. But ultimately, that could be used as a metaphor, and it might be in relation to a personal situation where these terms are being used in a personified way. So we'll have to see. But again, at least out of the gate, prima facie, it's not much I can sort of glean from the title, but we'll have to see. This is, as I said, State Farm by Yazoo on the album You and Me Both, 1983. Oh, I love it. Bit of mischief in this one already. And I love the gurgly bass. And I like how he held it out in that last measure. Or the last bar of the measure. Melody too, it's cheeky. Oof. Okay, so we have this backward liquid drop layer. The gurgly bass, my god. Crazy rhythm in this one. More of this kind of experimental, percussive riffing, rhythmic riffing. The liquid gurgle of the bass line, I just can't get over in this one. I do love that end of measure. Up, jacked up, cracked up, stacked up. It really hits the power on that shout. Vince is at his most mischievous and funky here. At least for 83. I'm still listening to stuff he made after Yazoo. Yeah. Cool. I'll admit, the songs kind of overtook the lyrical themes on that one in the sense that my brain kept focusing on what Vince was doing. But it's interesting that Allison's singing rhythms I really enjoyed them, and there's like a, I don't want to say jazzy, but it was like, it felt less like standard like pop singing where you're just nice and in the pocket. It felt like she was sort of like slithering around the sort of like typical rhythm that you might expect in a sort of like synth pop tune, which I very much enjoyed, but it also sort of made some of the lines a little harder to hear because she was like slow down, speed up like through some of the words. So I have to listen to that some more to really get a sense of what the lyrics might be doing there. I did hear the title phrase, but I think it was in negation. I think she said it's not a State Farm. So yeah, like I said, I'm not sure too much of what's going on there lyrically. Gotta listen to it some more. Do let me know if you have some insight or at least, an interpretation that you think might enlighten me. Other than that, thank you for listening and watching. I do appreciate it. I will see you next time. And it'll be, to finish off this album, I should mention, it'll be the last tune, which is called And On, which is a very interesting song title for the last track in a group's discography. Yeah, it's very interesting to me, or at least like last track in their original discography. I am aware they came back for 2010 or something like that. They did like a live album, or like Live Reconnected, I think it's called, something like that, or Reconnected Live. So yeah, at some point I might get that as well, but for now, we're on to the very last track and the next one, which will be And On. Hope to see you there. Other than that, thank you for listening and watching. I'll see you next time.